Welcome, everybody, to the biggest episode we've had so far. It's the Super Bowl episode. And before we get into the game, just going to go through a little bit of some of the Pro Bowl stuff here. And then we'll get into the Super Bowl against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first Super Bowl visit for the Vikings since 1977. It's been about 45 years, and it is long overdue. So let's get this started. First, we're going to just view the Pro Bowl roster, see who did what this year. So, obviously, the Seahawks were number one in our division. Russell Wilson, the number one quarterback. Mahomes, Prescott, Lamar Jackson. About what you would expect there. Tannehill and Rodgers, not bad. Jonathan Taylor is in. Ezekiel Elliott, Kamara, who's not in jail, I guess. Josh Jacobs, Christian McCaffrey, who really didn't play in our Panthers game. Joe Mixon. Juszczyk, he played very well for the 49ers, and we played against him. Let's kind of run through here a bit. Don't want to take too much time on it. Stephon Diggs is in. Randall Cobb makes it as a 75 overall. Rashard Bateman, nice to see a young guy in there. Everett played pretty well against us too. Kittle, you could basically expect he's going to be in there every time. Any shocking guys popping up here on the offensive line? No, basically everyone that is about a 90 or more, besides the couple guys on the AFC, Smith and Smith. So apparently if your name is Smith and you're in AFC and you're an offensive lineman, you're in. Burns, Greenard. Doesn't sound too familiar. Ogba's in. Nice to see him in. Typically don't see him in there in much Sims. About the typical guys you'd expect. Judon in. Terrell Edmonds in. Dante Fowler Jr. in. Probably the lowest overall that I've ever seen in a Pro Bowl. Not too bad. Of course, everyone's favorite, the kickers. Zerline and Sanders. Nice. Okay, I take it back. There are two guys who are lower overall, the kick returner and punt returner. Barton, 71 overall, and Wesley, a 70 overall. Normally don't see guys that low overall, but yeah, that's the Pro Bowl roster. And in last week's games, I guess you could say the MVP would have been either between Saunders and Verrett. Verrett, 5 tackles, 1 interception. Saunders, 7 for 10, 177 yards, 4 passing touchdowns. Did have 1 interception, but he basically has 1 interception each week, if not more. For the AFC, Lawrence, who we will be facing, 28 of 40. So he passes a lot. Had 277 passing yards, only 2 passing touchdowns. Did have an interception, but he did also have a rushing touchdown. However, I think Saunders played a little bit better there. Obviously 100 less yards, but more points on the board, so good for us. Maybe that's a good sign to come. And, of course, the big one is that Wanham will be back to play in this game, which definitely helps out our depth. As this kind of got a little weird. We had Harrison Smith playing edge, Barr playing edge when we had some injuries up front. So a bit weird, but he will be back, which is a good thing for him. Youngster getting some Pro Bowl experience, some Super Bowl experience. And speaking of Super Bowl, it's time for Super Bowl week. And during this Super Bowl week, we do have a chance to take a look at the yearly award winners. So we'll bring up that screen, run through that real quick. Patrick Mahomes, MVP. Coach of the Year, your new head coach, Thomas Peters. If there's a way to change him over to our most likely, O'Connell being our new head coach, haven't seen it 100% confirmed yet, but like 99% basically. I wonder if there's a way to change his name over to him. But he's killed it this year. We did fantastic. We'll start with AFC. Offensive Player of the Year, Patty Holmes. Defensive Player of the Year, Von Miller for the Raiders. Offensive Rookie, Kai Stanley. Couple different guys here. I don't remember any of these names, so I don't think it was anyone that we might have gone after. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jeremiah Cone. Interesting last name. Perry Barton. That sounds vaguely familiar. Maybe we were looking at him. Best quarterback, Patty Holmes. Jonathan Taylor, best running back, killed it this year. Stephon Diggs, best receiver. Quentin Nelson, best O-lineman, basically every year. D lineman Quinnen Williams. That one's new. I don't really see him up there very often. Von Miller, best linebacker. Best DB, Bryce Hall. A couple guys for the Jets up here. And best kicker, Joey Sly. And NFC. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Russell Wilson. They played a great season, but could not get it done against us. Defensive Player of the Year is your man here, Danielle Hunter, with 32.5 sacks during the regular season, I believe the number was. Offensive Rookie of the Year does not go to either of our guys. Alfonso Hamilton, who we saw in the Giants game, he played very well. He wins it. Saunders, however you prefer to pronounce it, down at number 4. And then Flanagan down at 8. I feel like Flanagan should have been a bit higher, but it's fine. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Wayne Thurston. I don't think we had a single rookie on defense. So no one there. Best quarterback, Russell Wilson, and Saunders not even on this list with all those interceptions. Best running back, Elliott. Cook was down at 5. Best receiver, none of our guys. O-line, I don't think we would have anyone here. O'Neal makes it at 9, so a little bit of love there. Obviously, Danielle Hunter going to be best D-line. Did we have anyone else up there? No, we don't. Best linebackers, any love? Harrison Smith at 8. Not bad for his first year playing there. And best DBs, I doubt we would have anyone. They give Devin McCourty a little love down at 8. And Young-Ho Koo, the best kicker. He hit everything this year. Not a single miss on field goals or extra points. And with everything set up, it's time to play in the Super Bowl. Welcome, everybody, to the Super Bowl. Minnesota Vikings, Jacksonville Jaguars, and we need to break a losing streak of always. The Vikings have been in 4 Super Bowls. They were back in the 70s. They lost each of those Super Bowls. Since 1977, they have not been back, and it's time to right the wrong of all those years and to get that Lombardi trophy, which is kind of awkward as it is a rival coach of ours, but hey, we need it. And today we will be facing off against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and surprisingly enough, they actually have a lot more Super Bowl experience than we do, at least in this universe. As I simmed through what would be equivalent to real life season, this season we're about to finish with our Super Bowl, the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cowboys, as we get a lovely stop there from Harrison Hitman Smith. But yeah, the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys made it to the Super Bowl. The Cowboys ended up on top, but the Jacksonville Jaguars have been to back-to-back Super Bowls, so they can be a very tough competition for us. All we need to do is play our play, one play at a time, not make silly mistakes, and force some turnovers would surely help. And cover our guys as not Danielle Hunter, that's Michael Pierce, gets in for a sack. Wanham, who just came back last week, takes a knee. He looks like he's a bit shaken up. We'll see how bad it is. He is just on the sideline, hasn't head to the locker room, so some positive there. At least we could say for sure he's got to play at least a few downs in the Super Bowl, so that's a positive for the young man. We don't get the block we wanted there. Not going to really get too much, and Nwangwu turns up at the sideline, gets a few, and is tackled at the 48, where Saunders and the Minnesota Viking offense will take the field. Saunders had, like I said, up and down. He's 32 touchdowns, pretty good. Almost 3,300 passing yards, good. 28 interceptions, awful, and I believe it's 11 fumbles as well, as we get an update here on Wanham, and it is a pectoral strain, so we'll take him out for at least the rest of this first quarter. We'll see how he does, maybe put him back in the second. or as soon as the doctors give him the heads up. But we're going to run here on the first play. Dalvin 7 yards down the middle. And we've seen in the playoffs that running the ball with Dalvin is the first go for us. It's our most effective, and that's what we tend to do. He runs through a guy there, runs through a couple other guys, and gets down to about the 30. Of course, we are still going to pass. We have some fantastic receivers out there. Jefferson over on the right, Thielen, Chark on the left, and of course we have our young superstar in terms of Flanagan trying to get past, I believe that's Allen, and he does get there, but they end up calling it a gain of about nothing, so it doesn't count as a sack, just a tackle. On 2nd and 10, we're going to keep Madison out there, get Dalvin a little bit of some breath, and hand it off to Madison, who's played great for us in the playoffs, and he's going to power through for about a rush of 9. And of course, we can't forget about our fullback. Going to come out in the ham formation on 3rd and 1. Right down the middle we go. Gets about gain of 3 to 4. They're going to come out here with a single high safety. We got our tight end streaking, so whatever side that safety takes, we're going the opposite way, and we're squeezed it in there to Irv Smith, and he ends up dropping it. And that is why he has been demoted to our 2nd tight end and will now be heading into free agency after this game. And Dalton Smith, another rookie of ours, goes down clutching that right knee, right leg area. Not a good sign. Some positives from that, though. He is just on the sidelines. He didn't go to the locker room, so there is a chance he will return. And we might have Jefferson. Nope, interception. Yeah. That was a 50-50 shot. Great play there made by the corner, Campbell, getting that pick. I thought we might have had Jefferson if we threw it a little bit deeper in the end zone, but a fantastic pick. And, yeah, maybe we should have went with Thielen there. It was a close one. It was worth it. It's the Super Bowl. Gotta go for big shots, right? At least I'll say that now. We'll see if that ends up costing us in the end. But when there, you gotta make a play, and you got to. And speaking of making plays, the guy who's made so many plays for us, Danielle Hunter, gets his first sack in the Super Bowl. And here's the update we have on Smith. Looks like it was an ankle injury. I'm going to keep him in. He is our best pass blocker besides O'Neal, so we need him. And so far, the defense has been playing very well, not giving up anything cheap at all. So that's good news for us. They're going to go to the run here. Barr couldn't quite get there. McCourty is there to get the tackle. Gain of about 8 or so on that run. Going to come out here, 3rd and 7. Looks like they're going to pass, and it does look like Wanham is back on the field. So the doctors have cleared him. Kendrick's there to get the hit, bounces back, doesn't get the tackle, but we do end up bringing him down. I don't know if that was by Verrett or Dantzler, but we bring him down 4th and 2. Punt team comes out for the Jaguars. Defense stood tall after that interception, which is lovely to see. Nwangwu set back to return here. We don't get the block. 40 gets the tackle. And we're set up to start our second drive, hopefully a better drive at the 27. I'm going to come out here with our 3 tight end set. And I really want to change this play here. 2 superstars stacked up over there. Let's hit a bit of a play action here. You know, Smith, I would love if you would have stayed on your feet there, but hey, at least we get the reception. And that is the first completion of the day. A bit of a better form here for us. Not fantastic. They're going to stretch it out. We don't quite get what we were looking for there. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3. And on 3rd down, we try to spread out the defense a bit. The main guys to key on here is going to be the superstars form, Josh Allen and Miles Jack, both on this side of the field that we are running. We do pick up some good blocks, kind of get pulled into a bit of a tackle animation there, but we still get the first down. Coming out here to start the second quarter. Game is still tied. See if we can make a splash play here. We're going to find Jefferson across the middle. Not able to make the first man miss. And Clark, one of the linebackers, maybe edge rushers for Jacksonville, is down after that play. And he did head to the sideline holding his forearm or wrist area, so not too sure we're going to see him back in this game. We do have Thielen open, and the ball was about a yard, maybe too far behind Thielen. But we do get a roughing the passer penalty. That's going to help us out. Give us a first down. That's on Dwayne Smoot. Going to give us a first down at the 33. Penalty definitely helped us out there. Saunders not able to get enough behind the ball to get it downfield to Thielen. And not much there on the run either. Safety came down and made the play. When it's come to the run game, we've had our best success running down the middle. It does look like we do have some positive perks there with Jefferson having the higher speed and release. So we might need to exploit that in this game as well. After getting that first down with Dalvin, we're going to come out here in a play action. See if we could catch anyone off guard. We have Flanagan in the corner. He's in the first touchdown of the Super Bowl. Rookie to rookie connection. Saunders to Flanagan, putting us up 7-zip. And the booth is going to try to ruin our day with a review, but I'm like 99.99% positive his feet were in. Yeah, come on, he's spinning around like a ballerina, both feet in. Leave our tight end alone. Yeah, they call it good. That's right. And the Vikings defense takes the field first time in this game with the lead for them. They've played fantastic for us, haven't given up a single point in an entire quarter, and I think maybe have given up maybe 3 or so first downs. Honestly, I can't really remember much first down, so they're playing fantastic for us so far. Going to hit the draw here. Harrison Smith comes up, gets the tackle along with McCourty. On 3rd and 3, they have 3 receivers set out to the left or right. We're going to send our double A-gap blitz. Daniil off the edge. No one blocks him. He at least razzles the quarterback, not able to get an accurate pass, and we are going to 4th and 3. And they sent out the punt team again. It's the Super Bowl. You got to go for it at least at some point. They do punt it. It was deep in their own territory. We're going to catch it, see what we could do here. Not a whole lot. We'll start at the 34. And the offense takes the field up 7-0 in this game. Going to hand the ball off to Dalvin. Get a good block there from Ham, but we also get stuck on Ham, so we don't get much from that block. But so far, I wouldn't say Jack has really been too much of an issue. Doesn't look like he has any abilities that would come to a detriment to us, like sure fumbles, basically. And on 3rd and 1, come out in the Ham formation. We just need a little bit, and that's what Ham's good at, getting just a little bit, maybe a yard and a half on that, but enough for the first down. Gonna spread out the defense a little bit here, see if we could find Flanagan across the middle. He's done very well for us. Get the ball away from What a fantastic catch. One-handed diving catch for Flanagan. Meanwhile, Irv Smith Jr. can't even catch the ball open running into the end zone. Don't want to put too much hate on one of our current guys, but he won't be continuing on, so we could trash him a little bit, I guess. Nice tackle there from Allen. Only a gain of about 2 or 3 by Madison there. Come out and again a play action here. See what we could find. Throw it away. Yep, just in time. I think Allen was bearing down on us. We were able to get that pass off just in time. Going to make an adjustment to the offensive line here. Have them slide right. I want to make sure we're getting Allen locked up. And anything going to have Thielen breaking open late. No one's there. 10-5 touchdown. Another touchdown for the Minnesota Vikings. Adam Thielen, he definitely deserves one in this Super Bowl. 37-yard touchdown, putting us up 14-0 as we hit the 2-minute warning. So far in this game, the Jaguars really have not done anything against this Viking defense, and our offense has really been able to do most of really anything they wanted. They do get to go about 9, close to 10 on that first down check down. And they do go underneath again. Dancer tries to lay the big hit, but rolls off of 17 there. Change it up to man coverage here. No idea who I'm supposed to be covering. It kind of just threw me around. Can't get the tackle in the backfield. They're going to get back to about the line of scrimmage. They're going to say they gained 1, and then they're going to call their first timeout. So far this game seems like it is flying by. Already almost at halftime, and I feel like we just started. Get the pick! Verrett with the pick! Breaks the tackle. Brought down by an offensive lineman. We're going to get the ball at the 49 with 47 seconds left. Plenty of time for us to get downfield and either kick a field goal or put another touchdown on the board before half. So far, everything coming up Millhouse for the Vikings. Nothing too bad besides that first possession interception. Not liking what we see there. Had a couple guys that might have broke open late, but Smoot gets to Saunders, brings him down 2nd and 20. And we've seen this play work for the Vikings pretty well in the later half of the season. We're going to go deep, see if Osborne can make a play on Jack. He gets it! Touchdown, Vikings! Wow! Miles Jack barely misses swatting that pass away. Osborne just there. It lays right in his hands, takes a couple steps, and he is into the end zone with, I don't know, maybe about 10 seconds left in this half. That might be the thumbnail of this video. Just perfect. Perfect. And with 8 seconds left in the half, the Jaguars come out down 21 zip. Let's see what they do here. They're just going to hand the ball off. Get about maybe a gain of 2, and we're going to head into halftime up big. And as the leaders of this game head into the locker room, we're up 21 zip. We've only allowed 9 passing yards and 18 rushing yards. The defense has been absolutely locked down. We forced a turnover. We have given up a turnover. But since then, lights out on offense. Doing great in the rushing game. Saunders releasing some deep passes. He's missed a couple here and there, but we're doing well. Unfortunately, no halftime performance. Madden, can we get a little bit of a halftime performance? At least some cheerleaders or dance team or something doing something? I mean, it's the Super Bowl. And Wongwu going hard. Gets down to the 32. I thought he might have broke that. No one was tackling him. He ends up getting tripped up a bit, but the offense will take the field already up 21. Some might say it's a bit early, but hey, I got the chew clock on already to start the second half as we are up 21 zip. Now, I could turn it off later if Jacksonville ends up doing something, but so far they have a total of 27 offensive yards, and we have 21 points, so we almost have scored more points than they have yards. I think we could chew some clock. Of course, we would love for some other players to get a touchdown. I would love for Cook to get a touchdown in the Super Bowl. I would like for Jefferson to as well, but he's going to stick around for a while, so I'm sure he will be a part of another Super Bowl go. But definitely, I just want the older guys for the Vikings to get what they deserve. Nice snag there by Thielen on Jack. Jack not having a good game so far. We're picking on him. And apparently Cook had an injury. Nothing really popped up. Muscle cramps. We'll take him out for a bit. And on 3rd and 1, going to come out in the ham formation. Jaguars crunching their line down. They know what's coming, but can they stop it? That answer is no. Another first down for us. Let's see if we could get Jefferson deep here. Guy's not playing press. We're going to hit a bit of a play action, see if we could draw him down. Try to throw it to the inside, and that's overthrown. Jefferson turned into a little bit of a corner on that play rather than the receiver. And just like that, Cook is back in the game, so it doesn't seem like it was too serious, but we will want to be a bit precautious with him. Not able to get much there on that carry. He tried to break it to the outside, but quickly wrangled up. On 3rd and 10, I feel like this is One of the longer third downs we've had in this game. Not going to fall for the hard count. And again, they have Thielen open. It had to come back for the pass, and he ends up being, I think, about a yard short. On 4th and 1, we're already up big. I would have liked to go to Nwangwu here, but he's not on the good side for this play. We're going to hand it off to Chark, see what he can get. And he's going to get a lot. The question is, can he beat Jack to the corner? He does. We are in again, 28-zip with maybe about half of the third quarter left to go. Yeah, about half of the third quarter left to go. And you never know with Madden. Sometimes games are going to feel impossible. Sometimes they're going to go as smoothly as this. But they could also take a quick turn. Not happening here. Dantzler with the pick. How do I want to pitch it. No, I would like to have pitched it there to Smith to give him the touchdown. But it's fine. We're close to the end zone. We'll give Dalvin a touchdown. And so far, everything going our way. Hopefully that continues because we just want to celebrate here. Going to get a nice, no, Dalvin, juke to the inside. I told you to juke to the inside. That's one thing about Dalvin. He thinks he knows better. I've told him to do several different kinds of moves, and he always does a different one, and it ends up not working out for him. Similarly there, not much. Maybe if we set up a screen pass to him. Yeah, let's run a screen pass on the 7-yard line. That kind of got to him. There's not much there. Just going to try to force this to Dalvin a bit. We're already up 28-zip. On 4th and goal from the 17, let's run a jet sweep to Dalvin. Gets the edge. He doesn't get the juke to the outside, and chase on for the Jaguars comes up limping a bit, and their offense will take over from the 5. Bit of a wasted opportunity in terms of scoring, but up 28-0. I think we can handle that. Gonna see what they do here. I'm assuming a run. And they do. They hand it off to the outs, not to the outside. Kind of hand it off to the outside. Hand it off to the receiver, Chenault Jr. I think it is. He gets about a gain of 6 on that jet sweep. And we're gonna bring a bit of a blitz here. See who can hit home. Tomlinson in on the sack. Many different players for the Vikings on both offense and defense making plays here today. Daniil Hunter off the edge. Verrett able to knock that pass away. He might have had his second pick. Not able to get 2 hands on it, and the ball hits the turf. Wish there was a way to audible to a rush here for the punt. Try to block it. Not sure if you really can in Madden 22, but we will wait for the punt return here. Try to get a couple blocks. Gets a nice tackle broken. We're going to set up at the 31. Let's see what defense they get. Not applying much pressure here, or press coverage, so I'm not going to send Jefferson deep. I'm going to roll out here, find him later. Try to cut up field. Steps out of bounds at the 9. And we are now in the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. And that is not the route I wanted you to run. Nope. No. Jefferson. Run a fade. There you go. And he gets the snag. And they say he's in with apparently low controller battery, but he gets his Super Bowl touchdown. Nice snag, Jefferson. The only thing I could think else that we need in this game is a touchdown for Dalvin Cook, and maybe a touchdown for Love. But not Love. Give some love to the fullback, Ham. Been saying that too much now. Apparently, I think his name is Love. Dancer gets a nice tackle after the reception here. Defense playing one of their best games I've ever seen. Been completely locked down. Really haven't given up anything. They're going to run down the middle. Whiff on a little bit of a big hit there from Kendricks, but Smith there to get the tackle. And maybe that's another thing we need. We need a Harrison Hitman Smith big hit for a fumble. Haven't seen one of those yet today. They're going to check down underneath. Maybe? Yeah, I don't even think he got that second foot in. That's going to be an incompletion. And the Jaguars have just given up. 4th and 8 in the fourth quarter. You're down 35. They're punting. If this was a regular season game, I would maybe understand it, but it's the Super Bowl. And it's been an embarrassing one for them so far, that's for sure. Dalvin Cook, red hot, has his X Factor unlocked. Let's see if we could use that and get into the end zone. We don't get the block on 46. We get the first down and out of bounds. On our next first down here, a little bit of ham formation. They scrunch in. See if we could hit the corner there. Jack comes down to fill it pretty well. I think maybe a gain of 1. So on second down, come out in a bit of a play action fake here. See what we get. Have underneath. Jefferson almost broke the tackle. Kind of have 2 different animations, but we're down to the 17. And for our first play down in the red zone here, going to run a draw. See if we can juke out anyone, get a nice spin, break a tackle, another first down. Going to come out here in our goal line set. Run the toss here. See if we could get the edge. We can't even get past 43. Dalvin a little bit tired on that. So we will check out Dalvin. I don't want to score a touchdown without Dalvin. So if we get close to the goal line here, don't fall in. There we go. Okay. This is all for the stats right now. Just let me get a touchdown here with Dalvin. Get some good blocking up front. Wide open on the left-hand side, following to Castro. Dalvin is in. If we happen to get the ball back again, it's going to be time for Ham to get a touchdown, and I think that would have encapsulated our season in a fantastic form. (42-0). After looking at the box score, probably after the first quarter, you would have thought this wouldn't have been a high-scoring game, not much happening. I'm pretty sure it was 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. Since then, we've gone on to score 42 unanswered points. The offense had a little bit of a hiccup at the beginning of the game, but able to make some corrections, and we've just been lights out ever since. The defense hasn't let up for us, and the Jaguars just haven't been able to find a single thing to really work for them as this game is closing out here. Come on, let me get a hit with Harrison Smith. No, Brian Poole brings him down, and they're chewing their own clock. A little weird, but I guess they're ready to go to the offseason here as we get another sack. I think that might be split. No, they give that straight to Wanham. His first sack in his, well, not his first sack, but his first Super Bowl sack in his young career. Now under a minute left here in the Super Bowl. Quick pass, intercepted, the second one by Dantzler, not able to break away. We have 37 seconds left to get Ham a touchdown. Chew clock is now off. We have 3 timeouts and about 57 yards. Chuck it deep. Oh, come on, Chark, you can't drop that. That would have been a perfect setup. Perfect setup. He drops it. Man. We're trying for you, Ham. We'll try again deep. Thielen snags it. Timeout. We're not trying to run this up at all. The thing is, we have to get basically to the goal line without getting into the end zone. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to check down here. Adam Thielen. Think that might be close enough. We are 3 yards from the end zone. Come on, Ham. Power through, bud. He's in. He is in. Touchdown for all of our dudes. And that is how we're going to end this Super Bowl, going up 49-0. And with 14 seconds left in this game, there's not much left to do, really. Just wait for Jacksonville to end this game. Gonna give up a good chunk play there. Poole gets the tackle, but this clock is ticking. And just like that, it hits 0. Your Minnesota Vikings, for the first time in their history since becoming a part of this league, and I believe it was 1961, maybe 69, are Super Bowl champions. There were so many players that were integral to this becoming a thing, and we did it in what could very well be the last year of our Super Bowl window. We're just seeing the confetti fall here. Adam Thielen, fantastic Super Bowl performance, well deserved. He needs a ring. Osborne had a great play there. He still has a good chunk of his career left in front of him. Cameron Dantzler gets the player of the game with 2 tackles and 2 interceptions. I probably would have given it to Saunders or someone else besides Dantzler, but a much-deserved victory for this team and for this fan base. Who knows how many players are going to be back next year? There's a lot of older guys. Some might retire. Some we just might not really be able to bring back, but I'm happy to say we're able to bring them all a Super Bowl championship ring. And after that game, we got upgrades all around. A lot of them going to be for some of our practice squad players. Looks like actually all of them are really going to be for our practice squad players. So we'll just auto upgrade all of them. 11 players get the upgrade. And the Minnesota Vikings, now part of the Super Bowl winning family, their first one. It's been 45 some odd years, maybe plus or minus one year since their last Super Bowl visit. We've come so close in recent years with heartbreak after heartbreak, but we finally did it. A 49-0 victory. Touchdowns for all of the key guys, big plays on defense by all of the key guys. It's been a long time coming, and I am so happy I was able to bring this to you guys. Of course, this is not over. There's going to be plenty more to come, and there will probably end up being a big difference between this team and the team that takes the field next year. A lot of players aging, a lot of them close to retiring, regression hitting. But we were able to give them all a ring before that happens, before they might leave Minnesota. So if you want to stick around, watch what this team does during the offseason, see who leaves, see who comes in, see what we're able to do. Make sure you all are sticking around. And I think this video deserves a thumbs up. I mean, look at that score, 49-0. The Vikings put on a show here for you today. Give them the thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. To continue watching, make sure you're subscribing, hitting that bell notification. You can also check me out on Twitter, BigBearB_gaming. To follow along, I send out updates whenever we post these videos. Also, whenever I stream, I do stream once a week, Saturday nights. The fiance joins me as we play some Assassin's Creed. And if enough of you start subscribing and joining, I'll even start live streaming, maybe the preseason and the off-season as well. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you're doing one of those things. And I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye.